Friends, 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 friends. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. I'm back. I took y'all on my little trip with me. You understand? We did it together. It took us some time. It took me a little while to get into the groove of things, but I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Where are you? It's such a pleasure to watch y'all this evening. It's a pleasure to talk to all of you guys this evening. Please hit that like button once you come in. In this life, yeah, in this life. Whoa, coming in from the cold. Warm weather, warm weather, warm weather. I said we're coming in, we're coming in, coming in. I said we're coming in. Where are my people this evening? I said we're coming in from the cold. Welcome, folks. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the channel. It's been such a long time that I haven't seen y'all. It's been a while. Wanna say I'm a little fresh? One of them. Coming in, coming in, coming in. I said we're coming in. Oh yeah, yeah, coming in from the cold. Look over fresh. Guys, I've got something for you this evening. Where are y'all? I just want to soul you this evening. I'm gonna play some music for you this evening. Come on. Y'all deserve this, man. In this life, when I miss all of y'all, O'Neil is coming in from the coast. Well, tropical beach. Welcome, 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 folks. It has been a pleasure. Oh my, I have missed y'all. Can I tell you guys that I missed you? Can I explain to y'all that I have missed you all? Like, me missing. You know what I mean? Me like a live stream and me miss y'all so much so that I made a montage of the trip. Me make what I could have make because sometimes I couldn't take my phone with me. Before me even get into the content, how are you guys today? How are y'all? How exactly are you guys? How are you guys today? Let me say who there. Let me just big up some people because me just feel like me missing so much. I'm big up. Tori, big up yourself. Nikki E, big up yourself. Angie Paola, big up yourself. Nanya, big up yourself. Kay, big up yourself. Ira, big up yourself. Millicent, big up yourself. Corletta, big up yourself. Faye, big up yourself. Cheryl, big up yourself. Queen Carol, big up yourself. Who else is here? Elizabeth, big up yourself. Rico DIY, big up yourself. Who else is here? Who else is here? Big on up, man. Come and make some big ups. Nikki E, big up yourself. Kay, big up yourself, of course. Who else is here? Let me big up some people this evening. Because we just have a big one up. Just because they deserve the big up. Y'all don't understand how much we're missing them. Who else need the big up? Who else is here that's big up? Faye, Perry, Dylan, big up yourself. Amelia, big up yourself. Amelia, big up yourself. Let's see who else is here. Let's see who else is here. T. Donny, big up yourself. Let's see who else is here. Nancy B. Scratcher, big up yourself. It's cooking season, big up yourself. Will there be one? Big up yourself. I'm bigging up people today, guys. But just I come back, so I have to big up people right now. Just give me some time and I'll get into the content. Felicia, big up yourself. Always a pleasure to see you. Juanita, big up yourself. Don Uncles, big up yourself. Sharon Smith, big up yourself. Angela Atkinson, big up yourself. Regina, big up yourself. Gwen, big up yourself. Let's see who else is here. Who else is here? Marianne, big up yourself. Marianne West, big up yourself. Big up yourself. I saw it long. Give me some time. Nappy Child, big up yourself. Angela Phillips, big up yourself. Of course. Let's see. Sherry, big up yourself. Sarah, big up yourself. T Diamonds, big up yourself. Fatima, big up yourself. Laurie L, big up yourself. Get on up, big up yourself. The one MR, big up yourself. One Journey, big up yourself. Antoinette, big up yourself. Jarena, big up yourself. I think I've got it. Sherry 53, big up yourself. I think everybody. Ashley Moore, big up yourself. Just see your name, Ashley. Hold on. N. Gray Taylor, big up yourself. Come in, you're rocking with the tune just now. All right. Me miss you now. We have formed such a tight-knitted community that when me gone for a couple of while, me missing her. So now me have to go bring her up on all of the trips them somewhere, somehow, and you know, me gonna see what's going on because there's so much missings are going on right now. Jackia, welcome to the chat. Big up yourself. That's how much missings that's going on right now. I prepared a montage of things for you. Me prepare something for you before me even get that content. Did you wanna big up yourself? Before me even get into the content, I prepared something for you. This is what you call the Luminous. This was actually in, I'm going to cue you up on everything. This was in Trelawney. And you're going to see some more with it as we go along. But this was in Trelawney. Very, very nice place.
As I mentioned before, and as I will be doing, I'll be keep continuously giving you like different content in different places that I go on. So I'll take a lot of trips and you'll be on all of my trips. So this is another hotel that's there. Remember, they are making it seem as if they're going to these expensive hotels.
All right, so let me give you some cue up on this hotel. This hotel we have found out is one of those hidden hotels, right? That is in the back. And I made sure that I showed you all these places because when they were talking about money and them, I said them go to these expensive hotels. I was telling you all the hotels them not even close. This was a very secluded hotel that you'd have had to drive the peninsula to find this particular hotel. Very, very sneaky, but to get to it, just to get to it was a little bit different. So when I'm a little bit shocked by the fact that Anthony's a millionaire and he's going to Jewel and they're making it seem that they're spending all of this money. No, they're not. And if you know one thing about O'Neill, he's going to call out the fakers. May I call out the fakers then?
A whole different hotel with a whole different price apart from the Jewel that they were talking about. So that's a different hotel that you could have gone to. You know, but hey, nonetheless, we never see them go up on any boat rides at all. So we have a kind of, you know, why are we doing this? I don't know, but I'm just kind of showing you the island so you kind of get a peep of what the island looks like. You know, I'm going to do like a whole panoramic 360 so you can get like a view of the boat to the next side. You know what I mean? We're going to be checking out the sunset. I may show you a little bit of the lights. I may show you that as I go out into the lagoon. I may go to go swim, so I might show you something out on the lagoon. But I'll see. You understand? What we can see, what we can get done, and then that's something that y'all can do. But yet again, this is what it is. When we come out here now, back to the content. Let's go. Can you see it?
Yes, I see it now.
All right, so watch this, guys. This was very, very integral. I wanted to show you guys this, right? This is a place in Trelawney, and it's called Luminous because there are some organisms in the water that when you swim around in the water, it creates a light. It's very, very cool. It's one of the coolest things I've ever seen. And they said that they tried to recreate it somewhere here in the States, but they couldn't do it because the bacteria wouldn't react the same way. Very cool because it's very warm when you go there. The water is very, very warm. Extremely warm. You'd actually want to do it. That's how good this is. So when you go to Jamaica, remember the Luminous.
Yeah, do it again.
You have that? Record it, babe. Record
I'm recording it.
There you go.
It's lighting up.
All right, let's
Okay.
Right there.
Over there.
Yeah.
Make some glow.
Yes.
Are you guys seeing that? This is just quite cool. Don't you guys? This is the lagoon. Yes, this is really, really cool. You go out in the lagoon, the same lagoon that we're in, and once you swim around, the water tends to give you like a little bit of light. This is just too cool. Me, I'm telling you right now, you need to really and truly do this. When you go to Jamaica, make sure say you do the lagoon tour. Honestly, I mean, hey, them not pay me, but me have to promote it. Honestly.
Warm.
Warm.
We like it. Yeah.
Very warm. Yes.
When I asked if I have show my wife, she said she know I'm showing up on the camera. So that's why I don't show her on the videos because she don't want to be seen for whatever it is. So yeah, me have to. When I be able to self and stop tease me, I that me call her. And if you want to know, yes, she is black American. She black. So nobody come ask O'Neill if he's a white woman.
Folks, I apologize. A lot of shirtless content these days. But what's going on is I'm at the secret blue hole, right? Yeah, as I said, I don't know if Shayla and them came here, but they came to one of these kind of spots. There's a lot of these in Jamaica. Of course, thank you for keep enjoying my content, and I want to kind of give you an idea of what's around. So this is something we're gonna jump off of that little thing right there, and then I guess there is the waterfall that you can walk on. Tomorrow I'll probably go to another waterfall, but the water is extremely blue. It's extremely cold, so I don't.
So the water cold for me, guys, but it might not cold for Uno because me cold most of the time. You understand? So, Christopher, which me and is yellow. Me not even close it. Me really big up yourself. Christopher, welcome to the chat.
No, I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to get in, right? I don't know if it's my type of water at all, but I'll try to see what I can do. Hey, until then, keep enjoying the content.
Just understand that the water was extreme. This is not the best weather. If you know, if you're trying to impress any girl, I want to say that this is not the best weather for impressing girls. Christopher, know this. Listen to me, Portia. Welcome to the chat. Dante reviews. Big up yourself. If you're trying to impress your girl, don't come in other waters. You come, you know, say I'll try nothing because a cold water. Yeah. All for you guys. This is all content for y'all. So on the seat, the beach was extremely peaceful. Something you could walk on, something y'all could go out to. I'm giving y'all these views.
Alright, so friends, we're gonna climb that little falls over here so we can see it. I cannot take my phone with me because it's very, very weird-ish, but we'll go over there. I'll try to see if I can come back over and give y'all like a little shot. But this is Duns River Falls. I've been talking to y'all about it. Make one of the Duns River Falls because it's one of the known attractions here in Jamaica. And so you probably want to do it out on the high seas. I know, like, y'all, it's naked picture today. I know, sure, this is I think they have this. But anyway, the falls is right across. If y'all can see it.
Extremely cool. It's extremely cool.
Very cold, but really nice. It's very tall as well.
Guys, I have to record the Fireman phone because the Fireman just did different. Me even have to tip him. If you could have given me some tips, I could have tip him. It would have been lovely, but I have to tip the Fireman because the Fireman was doing some stuff. Well, I don't know if we could have done these things, but I'm just giving you a glance at the experience. Chico, 1977, big up yourself, welcome to the chat. Michelle, welcome to the chat. Deontay Reviews, welcome to the chat, my boss.
Fireman. Fuck lad. Yes, my boss, yes. Fuck lad. Yeah. Oh.
Yes, folks, this is exactly what the trip was. We never see Shayla post none of them trip here. Somebody's asking me if Shayla's trail was in Jamaica. Boy, may I tell you, our trail was there. There were 1 and 2 people who never have no manners. I mean, no say. I went down there and I asked about her. I had asked if Shayla was there. You understand? I asked them if Shayla did, and they said she no come them side. Them say Anthony restricted her to a budget. Teresa, welcome to the chat. Oh Lord. Okay, Lucky, welcome to the chat. I'm glad that you went here and came to Jamaica. But these are just kind of things I give y'all to advertise, you know, the island because I want to show you that when y'all get a chance for vacation. By the way, there's a lot of Black Americans that were on the resorts, and we really and truly thank the Black Americans for supporting tourism in Jamaica because I think that it helps the people and it helps the economy. So hey, it's always a pleasure. I just want to shout that out right now. You know what I mean? So I was actually, Jen Louis, I was actually in Kingston for a little moment because that's where I'm from. So I did go to Kingston. Don't worry, I had to go because I had to have the lady meet my father because she never met him. So that's exactly what was going on there. So no soca music, no soca music. K, you want me? K, wait. K, you really want me wind up my soul case? All right, friends. So now that we've taken care of the business, because I wanted to take care of the business. Now that we've taken care of the business, let's talk. Let's talk. A lot has been happening. And the main thing that I've seen been happening, yes, I just wanted to make sure I gave you guys, a view of what me do, how the trip was, I only love the trip and all that kind of stuff. Now, like generally, trust me, I will probably play them, so I never like them. But I didn't want, what I never wanted was I never wanted to spoil the vacation. For the lady, she come down for a vacation and I wanted to show her the island. So that's the only little reason why. The next time I come, I'm going to spend a little longer and see if I can link everybody. That's the deal. Some people say, oh, you know, come down, come link with. That's not why. Public service announcement, the thing is, the woman have a little trip plan and me never want to mash up her trip. So that's all it really is. But every time I go somewhere, I'll try to see if I can open the camera. And when you guys go somewhere and have a place, recommend it so I can see it. I'm a traveler. I love travel. I like to see different places and meet new people. I'm just that kind of person. That's what it is. All right. So, wait. I'm going to come to Kingston for True Jen Louis. Let me get right into the content that has been going on. So, let me go from, where may I go from? Let me start from right here. So, because Amber has been the main tell of the day. Let's talk, guys. Let's talk. I don't like the confusion that is happening with Amber right now. I don't like the confusion. I don't like the confusion. You have a meet and greet. The next time we're gonna have a meet and greet. I don't like the confusion that has been going on. I don't know if it's me. I don't know if I'm me. You understand? Well, I'm glad that nothing big not happened today for you, Ashley. Diana Chin, welcome to the chat. You want to see lady Chin now go come on the camera. So, all right. I've never been to South Africa. I've never been, and I want to go to Africa. It's one of the things that are on my list. One of the things to go on my list is to go to South Africa. I want to go to South Africa for sure. That is true, Nadia. I should arrange a group trip and try to see exactly if we can do that. To be honest, I should do that because I saw a lot of Black Americans doing something like that. I really was very proud of seeing, some Black folks by the hotel rather than just a lot of white people. And nothing against white people that they come and support the economy too, but it's always good to see that Black people are doing well enough that they can take a vacation. I just want to feel about it. All right, so let's get into this here. So, Angie Paula, Charmin, what you say? Charmin, welcome to the chat, Charmin. I'm glad to see you. Let's see, am I missing anybody? Vibing with Charlie Norris. Welcome to the chat, my boss. Welcome to the chat. So, is Amber too indecisive? At this point in time, may I ask the question because we'll get into it. We're going to get into it. She's becoming, the indecisiveness for Amber right now is not working. It not work for me. I'm going to tell y'all right now, it's not working for me. I don't like the fact that she's this indecisive with everything these days. Like every single time she's indecisive. If we are talking about something, Amber can't make up her mind. I don't like this. I'm getting very, very ticked off at the mere fact that the character is being played to be very naive and can't make up her mind at all. But I know why they're playing it. They're playing it. They're playing this because I'm tired of the date too. And Angela Atkinson, trust me, I'm so over the date. Like, is either a date or you're not going to go up on a date. But they're playing this as sometime when people are too indecisive, everybody give them an opinion. So she got to Wayne and she's asking Wayne of ideas. Here is what he gave her.
So you think I shouldn't?
I think you should do whatever make your heart feel more. We later in life now, so man, we got to live without consequences. So you do what you need to do.
I just don't want to be played. And I feel like
Remember?
I just don't trust
I always remember this. We play ourselves more than people play us anyway.
All right, so here's my take with this whole idea of Amber saying she don't want to be played. And a lot of ladies were telling me about the whole idea of y'all started to give me the thing that, oh no, it's a woman, and because it's a woman, she's emotional and she's going through all these indecisive things. Yes, that is fine and that can work to a point. After a point, you will have to make a decision. You have to make a decision after a point. And everybody have to tell her the same thing. You have to make a decision. Either if you go up on the date, nothing not going to happen. Unless you think something is going to happen. I don't know what about herself she doesn't trust with this date or trust to go on or off the date in itself. I don't know what it is, but there's something that's going on where me not understand it. I'm just, I don't know. Angie Paula, I'm with you. Me don't know what to say about it.
That's for sure.
Drink your water. Take care of yourself. Drink your juices. Eat the best you can. Treat yourself the best you can. Get your rest. That's all you can do in life. And I always remember, don't you be your biggest enemy. Feel me?
Yeah.
All right, so we ain't give her that. And me think should I make a decision? Me think say this is a give her decision. So let me ask the women then. Are women normally this indecisive? Ladies, talk to me. Are women normally this indecisive? In other words, you can't make up your mind out of a relationship. When you go through a relationship, ladies, you explain this to me. When you all go through a relationship, does it take you this long to decide? Talk to me, ladies. Let me hear from the ladies right now. Avis, me agree with it. It exhausts me too. Angela feels what you said. I don't understand why she's being so confused. Me can't understand either. It's cooking season. Yes, they are. Yes, she is. No, I don't think so. Angie Paula said no. Diana said no. Me think it would be an easy decision, I thought this was going to be a one-stop shop and Amber would have been through this already. But apparently O'Neill is out of his mind and he doesn't know what he's talking about. So I'm trying to see. I try to see if this is majority of women. Are majority of the women, okay, ladies, I'm asking this, based on your friends, when they say they're going to do something, are they this indecisive? That's what I'm asking. Fear said not this is indecisive. Kay said no, not a woman there. She upset that Shayla took her husband. Nancy B. the scratcher said she upset about the taking of the husband. You know what I want to give on this, and it's going to be a very unpopular opinion. The funny thing is, Shayla is more decisive than Amber. Because when Shayla make up her mind, so she gonna do something, she get it done. And she don't second guess it. The funny thing is, even though I'm not like the yellow tail, the funny thing is, so I forgot to ask the question, is Shayla more decisive? Is Shayla more decisive than Amber? There you go. And I want fair answers. Ladies, don't come out for the answer. Give me a fair answer. Do you believe that Shayla is more decisive than Amber? I don't know how Amber become this indecisive, but between indecision and indecision, is she more indecisive? Don't worry, guys. Me know not Team Amber, but more on call a spade a spade. Out of the two of them, is Shayla more decisive? Because when me look on Shayla, when Shayla make up her mindset, she go after Anthony no matter what and no matter how him behave, she does it. She no itch for try to get it done. Again, me can't stand the rooster, but me as a man just a little bit different, and when it comes to credit, even if me can't stand you, me can understand you, me can give you your credit for whatever it is that you do. Regardless of if Amber is playing, if Anthony is playing nasty, by now, Amber is supposed to have an opinion on things. Well, All me I say is when she decides she gonna leave Mike, she leave him. When she decides she gonna leave Arby, she leave it. She never waste no time, but maybe I'm wrong. Shayla bipolar, she should make up her mind quickly. Well, you say because of Shayla crazy, she's crazy, so that's the reason why she make up her mind so quick. Indecisive. I cannot tell why Amber is this indecisive. So she go Wayne get her answer. Then she decides she going to link Mama Brenda. And y'all know Mama Brenda. Mama Brenda is one of the most, what you call it now, level-headed individuals. So when Mama Brenda tell you something, she don't really, Mama Brenda now go around in the corner, she go get the truth. And either you like it or you don't like it. But even Mama Brenda, she go to Mama Brenda to ask Mama Brenda to give her some insight as to what she should do. And Mama Brenda are one of the most insightful person you can ever think about. One of the most insightful person are Mama Brenda. But hey, here we go again.
And we definitely not close. But yeah, I prayed about this situation and I don't know. I don't know how to move, what to say, what to think.
Well, I tell you how I think. Well, if it's not black or white, I stay out of it. Because anything confusing like that belongs to God. He's the only somebody that can get a knot of stuff. You know what I mean by a knot? No. If it's tied too tight, the only somebody that can loosen it is the word of God.
All right. So Mama Brenda says, okay, Amber, since as it's not black or white, in other words, since as it's two polarities, okay, then me stay out of it. And I could have received Mama Brenda's message by saying, well, since you can't make a decision, then just don't do anything. In other words, the answer is no. The answer is I'm going to stay out of it. There's nothing I'm going to do. And even with that answer, Amber could not make up her mind. Even with that answer there, that wasn't enough.
I can appreciate that. I was just hoping to get a straight answer because
That's straight as you just said now.
I know. It's confusing. That's all.
It doesn't make sense to me. So here's my opinion that I've formed on this. My belief is that Amber wants one person to give her an answer. And I said this before. She wants somebody to give her an answer. People do this all the time. And not just Amber that does this. People do this. When they don't want to take accountability for a decision, they give the decision to someone else to make. So that way, if it doesn't work, them can say, well, it's Tom that tell me that. Or it's Jane that told me to do this. Or it's Jill that told me to do this. Let me get your insight on that. So now, let me poll it. Is Amber, here's the question, is Amber avoiding decision to put it on someone else? Let me ask you all a question about that. Maybe I'm wrong, Nani, I miss what you said. Yeah, that's a bunch of BS. If you ask me, O'Neal, all the indecisiveness and I'm a woman and blah, 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 no. There you go. There you go. Nanya, I miss what you said, Nanya. What you feel about that, Nanya? I don't think Amber is indecisive. She's having a trust issue. So what you call that though, Charmin, it has to be something. There comes a point. Charmin, if me not trust a man, if I don't trust a man or a woman, then I will tell you that me don't trust you and the answer is no. But if your answer is not being no and it not being yes, then you're indecisive. You're not making a decision. If I don't trust someone to have my best interest at heart, then my answer to whatever question they're asking me should be a no. Well, based on request. That I can't decide on should be a no. So my summary that I'm getting out of this is, Amber, is there are people like this. And I think that they're trying to pinpoint this to us. There are people like this where when them can't make a decision, what they will do is, because they want to put it on someone else if something goes wrong, then we say, you know what, Charmaine, what you think? Yeah, well, the thing is, Prophetess Holly, she told him no, and by the way, welcome to the chat. She told him no, but yet still she contemplated. What is there to contemplate if you tell him no? Then it's not a true no. I'm talking about a true no, where you ask a question and you say, somebody asked you something, and you said no, and that's it. There's no more, well, let me consider it. Well, should I be considered? Well, should I go? If you said no to him, but you're still asking people if you should go, then that means you haven't said no. Let me see what y'all say. Exactly, Nikki. Anthony directly told her he is miserable with her, but should rather be with a miserable him. That's correct. That's the Shayla part. I know I'm not this indecisive. I have the patience and the temperament for this nonsense. Exactly. Yeah. Anthony care about Shayla more. Okay. Breed new life in a skitland. Have Zeus be looking for Amber acting like an ugly blonde. That it does look like that. She is acting like a deer in headlights. Heck no, O'Neill. Didn't take me this long to decide and to go ahead and get it. Exactly. Nanya, exactly. The man cheated on you, you caught him, and there is a possibility of a child. And you're telling me that after all of that, you don't have an inkling as to if you want to go or you want to stay. You're still entertaining the man. Because here's how I know she's entertaining him. Because you're still questioning people as to what you should do. That to me is entertaining him. You're entertaining his ideas. Everybody keeps telling her not to go out with her. But she really wants somebody to tell her to go on the date. Chico, me think of something like that, you know. She wants to go on this date so bad that she's hoping someone says, Amber, I think you should go. So if something happens, she can say, well, you know what, I went on the date and it's because you told me that. And she did this before with Brittany. And this is not just an Amber thing. I think they're trying to pinpoint to you how some of your friends and sometimes are like this. You have people who will try to put the blame somewhere else instead of on themselves. Listen, man. Decision is a decision. Just make a decision and either it work or it don't work. Something as unimportant as a date should not be indecisive with. Maybe that's the question. Maybe that is the question. Yes, because you still love him. Angela Atkinson, may agree with you. Maybe that is the question. Is this date a big decision? Me have to ask this. The way Amber playing this is like the biggest decision ever in our life. It feel like one of them big decisions that we make, like purchasing a house. This decision to me feel like Amber purchase a house. And she need to get the green light to purchase the house. This feel like a big major purchase in our lifetime. That's what this decision feel like. That's what this decision feel like. Now, let's get into the counselor. Make we dig in at the counselor. Some people don't like the counselor. And we're going to call her the therapist. And what it is that them don't like, they don't like the answers that the therapists are giving. Let me tell you something, guys. Therapist, like a lawyer, or like a doctor, or like a salesman, or like anybody else, is selling a service. No, the therapist is trying to have your best interest at heart, but they still work for a wage, or payment, or whatever you want to call it. If you go to therapy in indecision, then the therapist are going to keep billing you for sessions. Let me tell you this from right now. I don't know what Amber is asking of the therapist. I don't know what she want to hear from the therapist. I don't know, maybe if it is that this is her way of, I don't know, dealing with the part of her that wants Anthony around. But anyway, of course she more decisive because she know for thief, man. And when you're a thief, man, you have to be decide. When you're a thief, people, man, you have to be very decisive. But let's work into this. Let's work into her questions to the therapist.
Anthony asked me out on a date.
Okay.
What do you mean, okay?
Oh,
Did you hear me? He asked me out on a date.
Okay. So that's a good thing, right?
What? No.
All right. Let me ask you. Let me ask y'all something. Was the therapist's response wrong? Was the therapist's response wrong? Want to tell me this because this is how the therapist responded. The therapist, she said she want to go on a date. The therapist said, all right, okay, so you want to go on a date, okay. Want to tell me, was our response wrong? Come on, know where the therapist is wrong. Angie Paula, go ahead with your question. Ask the question. Where's the lawyer? I don't know the lawyer, them they're outside right now. Will there be one the lawyers are out of it? Tamrak, welcome to the chat. Michelle Barnes, welcome to the chat. Was the therapist wrong? May I ask you a question? The therapist said, okay, well, hey, you want to go on a door. Date. Was the therapist wrong? Exactly. She was hoping the therapist would tell her that is, yes, you should go on, or no, it's not a good idea, and that's not the job of a therapist. I think people are getting this incorrect. Them hoping that the therapist can tell them, can be the guide to their life. And the therapist is only a guide. The therapist is like the boatman. We are guide the boat to whatever destination you say you want to go to. That is the purpose of a therapist. You're a client of the therapist. The therapist is not supposed to tell you what to do. So for the ladies who are going to be going into therapy, when you go therapy, nobody expect the therapist to come behave like them a God. They're not God. Angela, what you say? O'Neill, I'm talking about when they both meet the therapist. Hold on, Angela. I soon get to when them both meet the therapist. I'm going to tell you what I say when them both meet the therapist. Now worry yourself. I'm going to give you something on that. Julita. Them are boring. Julita, Lord gosh. Hush. Arita, welcome to the chat. We to Jurita. So we have to talk about it so them so I go on. We're upset. I'm not going to be watching the skits tomorrow. So you guys, I'm going to get ready for your comments. Look out for the comments. Where's Pastor Chris? That's what you want to know. We don't know where the pastor is. Angelica, welcome to the chat. Malika, welcome to the chat. Was the therapist incorrect? Angela, what you say? Angela, what Angela say? It's Miss T, welcome to the chat, Miss T. Talk to me here. The therapist's response was wrong because she is avoiding addressing the elephant in the room that falls in mentioning. Hold on, we don't reach a part of the therapist yet, man. We are talking about this section. She told the therapist that Anthony wants to ask her out on a date, and the therapist said, okay. Is that a good thing? I don't know what I'm supposed to say. Is the therapist wrong in this moment? Me I talk about a moment here. Right there, so we are tackle the therapist piece by piece. Because I don't love rush the therapist then. Me watch the channel, you know. Y'all don't love beat up on the little therapist them.
I don't feel that way. I don't want...
I think that there are a lot of decisions that you're going to make in life, and some of those decisions can lead you down the wrong trail. Some of those decisions can take you closer to what you ultimately want in your heart. But that comes back to you, and you've got to make that decision, and you got to trust your heart. It's not for me to say what's right or what's wrong. I think that you have the ability to make this call, and it is your husband.
Honestly, no disrespect. This is probably the most confusing session I've ever had with you.
Oh, honey, this isn't a session. This is just a woman-to-woman conversation. You know, I charge for sessions. This isn't a session. We're just talking, and I want you to just trust yourself. All the answers are inside of you.
Okay, so let's break this down piece by piece. Number one, the therapist just told her again, which is very solid advice. Amber, you're going to have two roads. One is going to take you away from what you want. One is going to take you to closer to what you want. But the decision lies with you. It don't lie with me. This is a woman-to-woman talk from the therapist. What did the therapist say wrong in this? That's my question. What did the therapist say wrong? What did the therapist say wrong? Otherwise, welcome to the chat. Want to tell me? Tell me what the therapist said wrong. I want to know what she said wrong right here. Because if you're looking for advice from the therapist, she's just giving it to you. What did the therapist say wrong? What did the therapist say wrong about all of this? Want to tell me? Because maybe y'all can find something that I don't see, and I don't know what the therapist said wrong. Want to tell me? Exactly, O'Neill. I'm ready to stop wanting to compete with Shayla in regards to who that said that. Faye, that's a very, very good statement, Faye. A life with purpose. What if you want what is not best for you? Well, if you want that, a life with purpose, sometimes you might want something that's not best for you, and the only thing you can do is you're going to have to make a decision, and what will happen is you'll learn a lesson from it. That's my take. She's not a therapist, she's a marriage counselor. Well, let me call her a therapist. Marriage counselor, she does some level of therapy. I'm asking what's wrong with what she said. The marriage counselor, what's wrong with what the marriage counselor said? There's no competition between Amber and Shayla. This woman is trying to decide if she wants to take her husband back or not. Exactly. It doesn't take no one this long to make a decision on something this small. Sarah, at that me said to me, I don't know how she made this a big thing. The therapist didn't say anything wrong that was wrong. She told her about herself. O'Neill, nothing she put the ball in Amber's court as she should. Make her own decisions. That's all the therapist has been doing. But me see people are lose their marbles over the therapist, and me say, guys, where the therapist do wrong? All the therapist say is listen to my man. Either you want the man back or you don't want the man back. Whichever way. Whichever way. If you think you can or you think you can't, either way you're right. Let Shayla have him. If Amber goes on with him and sleeps with Anthony, does that cancel or the infidelity in the divorce? I don't think it does. I don't think it does. The person who asked that, I don't think it does. That is, I won't be denied. I don't think so. It doesn't cancel it out. No. It not cancel it out. She can still have that. This is a husband. And the bond is strong. Makes sense one journey, me agree. The bond is strong. Me not say nay. But you have to make a decision still one journey. As strong as the bond is. None exactly. One journey I've had two husbands. The first one wasn't crap. No problem divorcing him. See? Nanya telling her from experience. Yvette said the advice for what? The marriage is over. Thank you very much. Me don't know what. Yvette, me say if I'm gonna get some more flowers. T Diamonds, what you say? Hold on, T Diamonds. Me just see the comment. Give me 1 minute. O'Neill is ignoring this part. He doesn't seem to acknowledge this. What am I not acknowledging? Tell me I'm not acknowledging. Let me see if I can find it, T Diamonds. What am I not acknowledging? T Diamonds, Amber wants someone to tell her what to do because she doesn't trust herself to make a decision for herself. And I agree with you, but she has to make that choice, T Diamonds. At that the point, me know you're saying a T Diamonds. We know that she's in love with Anthony. Yes, she's in love with him, and you can be in love with someone with all of these various things, but you have to make a decision. It can't take her this long to decide for if she should do whatever it is or not. O'Neill, Angela Atkinson said Amber is afraid of being hurt. Amber is afraid of being hurt. Nanya, me get you. Every day people get hurt, every day. Relationships are nothing new. Relationships are a gamble. Let me put this in the comment so you can see. Relationship is a gamble. If I one thing we learn about life. Let me say, you can agree or disagree. Relationship is a gamble. Is a gamble. Angie Paula, I miss what you say, Angie. Angie, I'm coming to you right now. Let me try and see a question, Angie. Angie, I'm looking for a question. I don't like that therapist. I don't like her because she asked some Wayne question. But we soon get to the Wayne question then. We are dealing with this moment right here, so. Relationship is a gamble, ladies. This is what I think sometimes women don't understand. Because they make the emotion cloud them. Relationship is a gamble. It might work and it might just not work. Man understand this. Well, some man understand it. Some women understand it and some man understand it. Relationship is a gamble. Either it work out or it don't work out. Chico here said she wants Anthony, but she just wants everybody to tell her to not want him. Me no know. And that me said to Chico, why doesn't Amber talk about Shayla? Angie, me ask the same question too. Why doesn't she talk about Shayla there? I'm going to talk about it. She was correct. Amber wants empathy. Michelle said Amber wants some empathy. Relationship is a gamble. People are thinking them going to go in a relationship and it must work. Me never know so this is exactly life is. There are no guarantees in life. None. Doreen, that's why I said that just now. Dora, welcome to the chat, Dora. Shilinder, welcome to the chat. Is it Shilindra? Welcome to the chat. I just saw the name. You don't like the therapist. Angie Paula says she don't like the therapist. Angie don't like the therapist. K-Way said the therapist is peeling away the layers. That's what she's doing. All the therapists are doing is just peel and peel and peel. This is what therapy does. I'm going to teach you something. Don't worry yourself. I'm going to teach you something about therapy. This is what you're going to get from a therapy session. O'Neill, Amber can never love another man until she is truly over Anthony. Any man after Anthony is going to be hurt by Amber. You are correct. And that's why I want her to deal with this. But maybe her therapy session should be alone instead of with Anthony. Maybe her therapy sessions should be alone instead of with Anthony. So that's a question I need to ask you. Should Amber now switch to an individual counseling session? Let me ask you that. Let me ask you that question. This is O'Neill's belief now. Should Amber switch to an individual therapy session? There you go. Should she switch? Is it time for her now to switch to an individual session because me think the marriage session over? The one MR, me think the marriage session done. There is nothing else to talk about. Them talk about enough things already. Angie Paula, the only thing them can talk about is Shayla at this point in time. And I say, skip that. At this one time, skip that. Irma said Amber is a weak woman. She is presenting to be weak at this moment, Irma. I can't disagree with you. In Georgia, if you file for divorce based on adultery and then have sexual relations with your spouse, it can be considered as condonation. Okay, I see. There you go. Potentially nullifying the grounds for divorce. So I won't be denied has just put up a very keen point, which is integral, but hey, that's why she need both. Only that's why she need both. That's why they both need individual therapy. I agree with you, Nikki E. I agree with you, so they both need individual therapy. The therapist just getting paid like Brittany trying to do. Yes. Otherwise has discovered what I was saying. Guys, a therapist get paid. Will they do their jobs? They will. Their job is not to give you answers. Their job is to listen to whoever in the session. Get on up, Amber one if you slap her in the happiness. She wants some slapping in the happiness, yes, for 2 years. What Amber is doing is she's avoiding She don't want O'Neal have to play this song for her. She don't want O'Neal have to play this.
When you see some chicken eggs, get one at you like chicken eggs. Y'all hungry can't buy chicken legs. Chicken head.
Stop it, sir. What she's doing is she doesn't want to see if she can give away the pom pom to Anthony. And funny thing is, I wouldn't judge her. It's not like would I judge her and say, you know what, Amber, you gave away the pom pom to Anthony. So we couldn't judge her. It's her husband. You cannot be considered a 3 or 4 if you have a husband. She don't want to use. Yes, Dora, that is what a therapist does, but people sometimes misunderstand it. Hold on, fear. Hold on, fear. We are going at the therapist because some people are arguing about the therapist today. I have to make sure I say we understand the therapist role because people, I don't want you to leave leaving these videos thinking a therapist has no use at all. I don't want you leaving these videos thinking that, because that's what they're giving. Based on the question the therapist is asking, that's what you're getting right now.
I think there's something that's been a common denominator for quite some time between the two of you all. That's a thorn, and I think it should be addressed. And that is this man Wayne.
We talk about that again?
Not just for you, Amber, but also for Anthony. They were business partners from the beginning, before you were even engaged, correct?
Yeah, I guess.
So he's been in this storyline of your relationship.
All right. Here's why the therapist is doing this. The therapist will do this because you look like you have not worked out whatever you want to work out. No. What I can say is this. What I can say is, right? What I can say is that the therapist should have asked them, okay, what else do you want to talk about? I can agree with that. The therapist needs to now ask the question, all right, what else would you want to since as Amber, you don't want to what I would have done is, if Amber gave me that response, I said, well, Amber, since that's not what you want to talk about, is there anything else that you want to talk about? That's what I would have done. But then the next question is, why didn't Amber just bring up the Shayla thing? That's my question. Could Amber, so the question is there. That's the question. Angie Powell, I know that ask a question. So may I put it up right now. Should Amber have brought up Shayla? That's the question. But guess what? She's not bringing up Shayla. And we don't know why she's not bringing up Shayla. This is the thing. The thing is that, is, guys, the thing we want to get upset at with the therapist, is that Amber is not bringing up the Shayla issue. Nobody's bringing up the Shayla issue. No one is. Nobody's bringing up the Shayla issue. Anthony bring up the Wayne issue, and Amber has not even raised her mouth to say, well, you know what? I think we should talk about Shayla. She don't bring up the Shayla issue at all. This, I'm a point with it. This is where me now, I forgive Amber some flags. How come she don't bring up Shayla and Kai? Ethel R, welcome to the chat, by the way. Sorry about that. I didn't welcome you. Laverne, welcome to the chat. Anthony, welcome to the chat. Okay. Let's say the therapist information is wrong. May I ask you the question now? If you as a woman was in this session, wouldn't you bring up the Shayla issue? Ladies, wouldn't you bring up the Shayla issue? Yes or no? Would you bring up the Shayla issue? Would, Erin Mack, welcome to the chat. Would you bring up the Shayla issue? That's my question. Nobody not bring up the Shayla issue. If you're not bringing the things up, the therapist now go talk about it. Let me explain something to you guys. When I'm in a session with a client, right? Because yes, O'Neal does some of these things. When I'm in a session with a client, if the client does not bring it up, you don't bring it up. You don't. That's the rule. That's one of the rule in my therapy. You don't bring up what the client doesn't want to talk about. You bring up what's already available to you. Unless the clients give you something they want to talk about. That's my thing. So right now, to the therapist's knowledge, Shayla is not an issue. As far as the therapist is concerned, Shayla is not an issue because Amber is not bringing it up. Based on how the therapist is thinking, that's what she think. Nappy child is correct, and the baby as well too. She now bring up nothing, so what we talk about? She's one-sided. She probably supposed to answer the question, but just said, I don't trust Anthony at this point. You're correct, Angie Powell, you are extremely correct. So don't worry yourself, Diana, don't worry yourself. At this point, it doesn't matter to me. Because me have one of two things. Bring up, all right, let me give two suggestions. Bring up Shayla, or walk out of the session. Which one would you do? Which one would you do? Would you bring up Shayla or would you just walk out of the session? Give me an answer. Which one would you do? Which one? Tell me. Goddess London, at this point, welcome to chat, by the way. It no point to it, but yeah. Which one would you do? Nappy Child, read your comment. In the meantime, while I answer, let me go for Nappy Child's comment. Nappy Child, may I go for your comment right now? Nappy Child, may I go for your comment? O'Neal, but the baby, but also Rolanda too. So you have to bring up our Rolanda as well. So I'll Rolanda too. Bring up the whole of them things. Which one would you do? Bring up Shayla or walk out? What would you do? What would you do? I don't think I can put it that way. Bring up Shayla or walk out? Which one would you do? Bring up Shayla or walk out? What you do? What are you doing right here? So are you bringing up Shayla or are you walking out? What you do? Angela Atkinson, go to your comment. Bring up Shayla because I'm waiting. Bring up the chicken head. Play the chicken head song or walk out.
When you see some chicken heads, that man at you like chicken heads. Y'all hungry can't buy chicken legs. Chicken head.
Bring up Shayla or walk out. Which one? Which one? Bring up Shayla, and if she ignores it, again, walk out of the session. Jen Louise said that. Rico, we know they are going to use the one MR said they should bring up Shayla and roll. There you go. So you said the same thing Nappy Child saying. And Anthony stopping the wedding. You see how much things you could bring up, but Amber is not bringing up any of these things. Me love that. Jen Louise, is that Jen Louise that gives that one? Jen Louise, exactly. I love the suggestions you're giving. Kenyatta, welcome to the chat. Bring up Shayla. Bring up Shayla. Both of them. Bring up Shayla and walk out. Aaron Max has something else. Aaron Max never bring up Shayla and walk out. So just bring up Shayla. You know what? Counselor, I have a friend. She slept with my husband. That's what I want to say. She slept with him. She smelled like cheese. And just walk out. Bring up Shayla and just walk out. She's done with Shayla. Angela Phillips said that Amber is done with Shayla. Ashley Way said, mayonnaise on the elbow. Put an elbow drop in a Shayla chest. What are you guys doing? What Nanya say? All right, I'm going to go to your comment, Angela Atkins. Let me try if we can find your comment. Only read my comment. I'm getting to it, Angela. I'm getting to it. I can't find it. Hold on. I can't find it on that one there. Angela, I'm trying to get to it. Read my comment, O'Neil. Read my comment. O'Neil, read the comment. No, O'Neil, you're wrong. The last counseling session, Amber told the therapist Anthony was loving Shayla, right? She don't bring it up enough. Miss Soya said she's loving Shayla, and the therapist asked her how she know the baby is going to say what? On Instagram. That's not enough. That is not enough. One journey, thank you very much for the super chat. Angela, I can say that's not enough. That is not enough. Anthony, Amber is not fighting for her marriage. As Anthony, what about Shayla? Does she know you want to date me? This is what one journey said that she would have said on it. Come on and talk to me, man. Talk to me, man. Otherwise, say at this point, Kai about to ask Shayla who is the father because we don't really even know who is the father. We don't think she has brought up Shayla enough. Bringing up Shayla means you have to make it very integral to say that it's a problem. The counselor knows about Shayla because Amber said she took her vacation. Yeah, but you know, that's all she said. Bring up that I was pregnant at the same time. Marian West may love this. Marian West will bring up that the fact that you're pregnant at the same time. Maybe it's not a problem for her. Maybe she loved being pregnant when Shayla was pregnant. She loved the double pregnancy. Amber is not fighting for her marriage. She loved the pregnancy at the same time. Double pregnancy. She loved the double pregnancy. Maybe Shayla is not the issue. Okay, ladies, make a challenge, you know. Is it that? Is the issue that, here we go, the therapist is guiding this session. Faye, that's all she do. Let me ask y'all a question. So, is the reason why she doesn't bring up Shayla because, ladies, I'm going to go on a limb. Do what you need to do. Is it because women prefer to check the man than checking the woman? Oh, let me ask that again. Is the reason that women prefer to check a man than a woman in a cheating episode? Let me ask a question there. Do women prefer to check the man more than the woman in a cheating episode? There you go. See that? Don't worry, I said I ask question. I'm asking the question. Is this it? O'Neil, it was a mannerism. Her smiling about the date. She's not supposed to do that. Nanya said she's not supposed to do that. All right. Is this it, ladies? That's it. Why would you think she's competing with a tramp? Sandra said, O'Neil, you're wrong. Teresa said, O'Neil, you're wrong. Yes, some women. I'm asking questions here, so now. Felicia said, Wayne is and forever will be the source of this foolishness. Abby said, Abby, welcome to the chat. Wasn't Amber holding Shayla's hands at the birth of baby Kai? Women prefer to check the person that is more at fault. That person, in this case, is Anthony. Usually, when there's a fight, you see women going after the other woman. I think it's the exact opposite. Wayne is the blame. No, they don't. I would check the man. No. But Amber checks Shayla more than Ann. Does she? She's still fighting with him. Blame it on the rain. Juanita, welcome to the chat. Obviously, in this case, Amber is right to check Shayla because that was her best friend. No, I feel they're really playing her. They're making her feel guilty, and Amber doesn't know Amber was sleeping with Shayla before he found out about Wayne. Call Laura. I'm about to go loose. Now you want to fight me. Put it. Now you want to fight me, Lord. Lord, Me don't know what happened. Let me see what Corletta said. Corletta, me have to go for your comment. So, Corletta, what you say? That could be it. Or deep down, she doesn't want to know that she lost her husband to her best friend. At that me I said, Corletta, at that me I said, Corletta, that's exactly what I'm saying. Come on, put him up. And in the red corner. Well, Nanya, let me go over your comment. So, hold on, Nanya. That therapist should have been throwing him. Okay, hold on. Should be showing emotional O'Neill. Point blank. Shouldn't be showing emotion. So, Nanya is saying that the therapist is wrong because she's showing an emotion. Well, can a therapist show an emotion? You're saying she's not flat. Vanswell, welcome to the chat. Amber wasn't going to say anything and would, Vanswell said, and would have gone back to Wayne one day. So, Nanya, you're saying the therapist shouldn't be showing any emotion. Nanya is saying the therapist shouldn't be showing any emotion. I think I would say, Nanya, what I would say is this. I would say that she shouldn't be showing any favoritism. If that's what you're calling the emotion, Nanya, then yes, you are correct. Favoritism. Amber wants to have blind trust. You cannot have blind trust in any human being. That's true. And that may agree with Nanya. You can't have blind trust. Shayla Niglai. Nanya say, Nanya, Cynthia Powell, I agree with Nanya with this one. I don't care if it's a husband or brother or sister. Stop having high expectations of people. If they've hurt you, leave them alone. Nanya, you're 100% correct. I'm agreeing with you 100%. She's trying to give blind trust. And you can't give blind trust. That is true. Don't make your blood pressure go up, man. It's fine, Nanya, to make your blood pressure go up. Nanya, it's... Nanya want to beat me up, guys. So let me ring the bell. In the red corner, standing at about 159 pounds, O'Neill. And in the blue corner, weighing in at about 100 pounds, the fit, Miss Nanya. Nanya want to beat me up. I want a clean fight. Nanya, I don't want to fight. Nanya, I want to tell Nanya something I don't want to fight. I want to please tell Nanya, say, I don't want to fight. Checking. Sarah, me love that. You're checking both parties. Mama Brenda wonder about having single friends around her. Nikki says our blood are boiled. Me not do nothing. All me don't ask questions, guys. Sarah, you are correct. The therapist is getting into Amber, into her emotions and into her head. The therapist is a hypocrite. They must say the therapist is a hypocrite. So when I say the woman a hypocrite, but I care about that. Let's get into the therapist. This make me go on with business.
From the beginning. And I believe that he is a thorn that needs to be addressed.
I can see that. So what you're saying is, if we can get past Wayne, we could possibly move forward.
Yes, I agree. I think it's a possibility that you all can press forward, but it's not going to be easy. It's going to take a lot of work. It's going to be a journey, and I'm willing to be here with you along the way.
I bet you are.
Okay. That smile from Anthony tells you that he knows. He knows in his mind that the therapist is perfectly fine with extending the sessions if these two people are confused. Listen to me again. I'm going to put it in my chat phone. The therapist, listen to me, let me tell you the truth. The therapist is fine with extending the sessions if they are still confused. There you go. Hold that. Let me see if I can find a comment now. I'm going to find a comment. I apologize, I was typing. Why Nanya? Because she want to make the money. This is where Uno can win. Yes. I agree with y'all. If y'all are saying that the therapist is trying to make some money, me agree. She'll try to make some money at this point in time. Shayla, otherwise say, only the eagle eye turn bullseye. Right now, the eagle eye has turned bullseye. That's what's going on. Guys, in a nutshell, that's what's going on. In a nutshell, the therapist find out that these two are confused. And so guess what? She's going to keep them in therapy. So my advice to you is when you're going therapy, you might find a reason why you want to go into the therapy. Find a need for the therapy. And remember, you are the one guiding the session, not the therapist. If you tell the therapist what you want to talk about or what you want to deal with, they will go into that. It's as simple as that. It is as simple as that. Well, guys, that's our time for today. Come on, make sure we can get back into it. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm going to talk to y'all soon. And hopefully, we don't get any.
When you see some chicken heads, get one at you.